Hi there, these comments are for GA, and this is Michael from BetterTOEFLScores.com. I'm listening to a speaking practice test that you sent me, I think, yesterday, and this is my free TOEFL speaking evaluation service. So I have the speaking rubrics right here so I can give you the most accurate score possible. In the email you sent me, you said here, hi Michael, please read, evaluate, and score my speaking practice test. Let me know which areas I need to improve on in order to score higher on the speaking section. Here we go. Let's listen to it once. I won't make any comments. The second time, I'll make comments.
To me, I think that people don't have a healthier lifestyle than people did 100 years ago. I feel this way for several reasons. First, eating healthy food today is difficult. That's simply because of the quick lifestyle we adopt. From my personal experience, I tend to buy junk food because I don't have enough time to cook healthy meals. As a result, these fast meals cause a lot of diseases and plenty of health disorders. On the top of that, people nowadays are overworked and devote little time for themselves. For example, when I was working as an investment banking analyst, I could barely sleep 5 hours per day, not to mention lack of self-health care. So yeah, that's what I think so.
Okay. I feel pretty good about this. I'm going to put you at 3.5 to 4. I'm going to say 24 to 26 points on this practice test, right? I'm thinking a lot of what you do, you have clear speech, maybe some minor difficulty with pronunciation, but there's nothing that I couldn't understand. You seem to have good control of your vocabulary and your grammar, and you have generally well developed and coherent ideas, right? I'm thinking you're up there. I'm not going to say you're 30 out of 30, but I'm going to be conservative and say 24 to 26 points. Now let's listen to it one more time. I'm going to slow things down a little bit.
To me, I think that people
Okay, you don't have to say to me, you don't have to say I think. Both, you got four words there that do nothing to advance your narrative. They don't add any detail, they don't strengthen the argument in any way. They're just useless words.
don't have a healthier lifestyle than people did 100 years
Just say people don't have a healthier lifestyle today than people did 100
ago.
years ago.
I feel this way for several reasons.
There. Instead of saying I feel this way for several reasons, if I go over to TOEFLresources.com, I will see that sentence, right? I see it in both writing and also speaking. It's overused and it just simply doesn't organize your response very well. How about just say because and then put because of reason A, reason B? You can state both reasons right in the beginning.
First, eating healthy food today is difficult. That's simply because of the quick lifestyle we adopt. From my personal experience,
I would
I
say the
tend to buy
quick life that we have adopted. I think that the present perfect verb tense probably is going to work better there than just a simple present. You could probably get away with what you said, but I think that because of the quick pace life we have adopted.
junk food because I don't have enough time to cook healthy meals. As a result, these fast meals cause a lot of diseases and plenty of health disorders.
They cause a lot of diseases and plenty of health disorders. What's the difference there? That seems redundant. Let me go back to what you said one more time.
Meals. As a result, these fast meals cause a lot of diseases and plenty of health disorders.
No, it's redundant. Diseases, health disorders. No, they have created plenty of diseases such as cancer, diabetes, and heart disease or something. That's what I would do there. I wouldn't say plenty of diseases and health disorders. It's kind of like saying she is smart and intelligent. A health disorder can be a disease. I'm not going to say necessarily, but I'm saying that it's a little generic. Get more specific with the language you're using. That's what you can learn from my comments right there.
On the top of that, people nowadays are overworked and devote
On the top of that, let me go back.
plenty of health disorders. On the top of that, people nowadays
How about just say in addition, or additionally, or furthermore, or moreover, I think, are more formal transition words, I think, that will work a little bit better in this type of speaking
Are
context.
overworked and devote little time for themselves. For example, when I was working as an investment banking analyst, I could barely.
Okay, wait a minute. Go back to what you just said there. So you're moving to your second
People
reason.
nowadays are overworked and devote little time for.
So you can say people do not eat healthier today because they're overworked. So I think you want to say they cannot eat healthier because they're overworked and have little time. If you put the that in there, that's going to connect it back to the purpose of the task a little bit better. So your organization is a little tighter.
themselves. For example, when I was working as an investment banking analyst, I could barely sleep 5 hours per day, not to mention lack of self-health care. So yeah, that's what I think so.
Yeah, but why are you telling me that? How you said nothing in that second example about how you are not eating healthy. Look at what you said. So there's nothing in the example that ties back to the purpose of this
I
speaking
could barely
task.
sleep 5 hours myself. For example, when I was working as an investment health disorders. On the top of that, people nowadays are overworked and devote little time for themselves. For example, when I was working as an investment banking analyst, I could barely sleep 5 hours per day, not to mention lack of self-health care. So yeah, that's what I think so.
That's it. I figured it out. So I think that your mistake was when you went to that second reason, you didn't say people cannot eat healthier today because they're overworked and have little time. You just said people are overworked and have little time. Then you gave an example of how you're overworked and have little time, but you didn't say anything about how that cause results in you not eating healthy. So you have to say something like, because I'm overworked and I don't have a lot of time, it forces me to buy my meals at McDonald's, Burger King, and other fast food restaurants because I can conveniently get that food in just a few short minutes without having to spend all that time preparing the foods when I go home. So you didn't make that connection at the end of your response there. So I think that's when we go back to the rubrics. Yeah, I think I can't put you in the four here. It says well developed and coherent relationship between ideas are clear. They are not clear near the end of your response. It is not clear why you're telling me about your busy work schedule because you did not connect that back to the speaking task. That's another reason I think because of topic development, you're not going to score in that four area. So I think my score is pretty accurate. I'm going to say 23 to 25 points on this practice test. All right? I might have to sneeze. Excuse me. That felt good. Okay, so the next thing is, excuse me, do not send me any more speaking practice tests. This is it. You get feedback on one practice test for free. No more. Okay? Now, if you like my feedback and you think you can benefit from the feedback I provided you today and you want to get feedback every day as you do your speaking practice, go over to bettertoeflscores.com and you can enroll in my TOEFL speaking and writing feedback service. Okay? It's not very expensive. You spend more money filling up your tank than you will buying that particular service, believe me. And what I'm going to do is help you improve your English, not just for the TOEFL exam, but for all time, for the rest of your life, as long as you need English. All right? And thank you for completing this practice test.